So next concept, we have already seen about the introduction about cloud computing. uh, Next we have seen about the cloud security, and next we are going to see about the serverless architecture. So working of serverless architecture, we used to by taking some database. Here the authentications software have been used. By using that, it will be forwarded to the web client and the mobile client by external database and the authentic service. By using the gateway, the application gateway, we will serve the by using wireless serverless, we can forward it by using this architecture. So serverless architecture is an approach to software design that allows developers to build and run services without having to manage the underlying infrastructures, uh, which developer can write and deploy code, while the cloud provider provision servers to the run the applications. At the same time, it will used for the database and storage system also. So this is some of the key components of serverless architecture. So the key components of serverless architecture is a web server on a cloud, security service, next we are going to see database. So that is a backend database and application gateway, which I already seen, and the client interface, and after that function as a service. So in cloud computing, we will use that, we won't use that function as a service. In serverless architecture, we use the function as a service. So any user activity that triggers an event or a series of event, which is a good candidate for the serverless architecture. By using sign up on your website, by may trigger any database changes, which may turn a volume of email. The backend work can be handled through the chain of serverless functions. So these are the some of the examples for serverless computing, that is AWS Lambda, Google Cloud Functions, Microsoft Azure Functions, and IBM Cloud Code Engines, which are the most popular examples for the serverless computing platform service, and offered by leading cloud providers. So why serverless computing is very important means, so more organization have embraced serverless computing because it can increase the efficiency than compared to the cloud computing and save the money. So the serverless architecture enables the developers and create and run the application and service without the need to manage the infrastructure. So most probably the infrastructure is list, the service also will be list. The cloud providers dynamically allows the machine resources. So what problem does serverless solve? So this is some of the applications serverless architecture from our traditional architecture. So in general, serverless architecture solves a lot of issues which is related to the building an application for web, or can also build a solution to the that problem by in less time and cost less, and which is also more scalable and requires a less maintenance and overtime. So these are the some of the advantages of serverless architecture. It is a simple amplified scalability, an application which can handle to load only on certain level and reduces the cost, and manages services is very expensive, and SA development and better productivity and enhanced user experience, and cold starts and complex process. So this is common serverless architecture. The fan out patterns and message patterns and error handling have been mainly focused, and API gateway and Lambda, the dynamic dude, which focuses in this classic serverless applications. So moreoverly, the serverless is very faster than when compared to the traditional computing, and this is very run closer to the user, and the performance becomes the most travel as fast than quickly. So for many developers, serverless architecture was great and flexibility, and most quickly it realized the or reduces the cost. Within this, it was purchase and overheads. So disadvantages of this serverless computing is unstable application program performance, serverless security, usage-based privacy, challenging provider switching, difficulties in testing and debugging, no control over hardware executions. Serverless infrastructure provides under the hood. The serverless framework is deploying your code, and cloud providers like AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Apache OpenWhisk, Cloudflare based solution like Kubeless. Who owns serverless? Austin Collins is the founder of COE of serverless. Thank you.